In San Francisco, he makes his sixth. Buddy Hield, not. Good dish. Off. A lob up top. Cuts. Vucevic rattles one in. The ball early. He draws a foul.
It'll be interesting to see. So far, so good.
The month sideline due to 3 different.
Not available.
Draymond Green. He traveled with the basketball on 18 threes off that bench from a 2-win. 38 points. Post an illness. Good blow by Dosunmu.
First 7, so he's off to a good start.
To a cutting Hield. Lost it. White's got a pass. White for the lead. All-time 3-point maker in the NBA. Sag off of him. But remember, he buried fools. Getty thought about it. Missed it. Kobe Whitey against Draymond Green. Vucevic runs out in post. Who missed it? Lakers 2 nights ago.
We just hope that he finds a home here. You know,
Dosunmu drives on post, scores it. Par, because that's where the post is from. I don't really. We're going blue. Hield, who uses the glass. Outstanding shooter at OU, and outstanding who sets up Kobe White for 3. Holiday 43 straight games with a 3. Who hits?
And he just stepped back and hit a 3.
Here's Buzelis and a lick feed. Gary Payton the second. That's Moses Moody clear. Can't touch
Here. See if they try to use Luke.
Knocked away, but a foul. So Nikola Jovic, he made the other night.
You know, when they got Wemby the first.
Good job by Williams to help. The Bulls with 2 drives. Jones kicks, deflected by calling his own number, but unable to finish. Here's Curry off the screen. It's Notch working on Pajemski. Buzelis with the catch and dunk. Came back from game now. Buzelis will not be. Pajemski, yeah. Williams, tough shot. Off the inbound, gets his first shot. Bulls celebrate Black History Month during the Black his 20th against the Knicks on the road. Saw some really good highlight clips of him. Drag step, and the rebound takes advantage of the matchup against Luke. Nice pass by Butler. Santos draws.
Avocado. Oh, Lord have mercy.
BATB slip. Game, obviously. Williams hassling Butler, but a foul on Pat. It's all the right things you want to hear last 7 years.
Listen, you're coming to a chance.
Smith open for a 3. For Jones to clear into the Bulls bench and did against the Lakers. Herter misfire. Butler leaves it for Looney. He makes us for an open look at 3. Former Bull. Some defense. Looney came.
Man has spent 3 seasons as his teammate. Jimmy's going to be motivated and on his best behavior.
For whatever reason, you know, all of a sudden something went wrong. Nice move.
$112 million, I would imagine.
Good, kind of a good
Fight, and then he bumped him as Kobe. Steph Curry issues that you always run into.
is having size. Protector big that's going to fit nicely.
They left Herter alone. And it's
You have to have confidence. You got to have confidence.
trailer, a deep 3 to try to push for hot. That's a big
At the end of the day, you don't have to wait to pick every year. Oh, wow. You know,
There you go.
Yeah,
That's the
PJ.
end. Powering inside, getting the Hield, the 3-point shooter. And Smith again.
Steph Curry while you can. Not to step away.
Not as the best in NBA history. Longest run of the Bulls season. It's post get by. And hits it. Green hassling Giddy. Zealous. That time off of inside and a nice feed to Payton.
Oh, that's a foul. You got to call that. Rookie.
Tight window, and it's out of bounds on Kirk. Buzelis, that spin move.
Get up.
That's not going to
The back battery. Offensive rebound, Herter floor. Modest lays it. Wow, Vucevic came jumping at Steph. He made the Warriors are dead last.
Get back. Turn to the ball.
Doing his part. Good contest at the drop pass Curry. And a nice backdoor cut by Pajemski.
Because he makes everybody else even better.
Slips it in for Vucevic and a foul.
We're going to have offensive rebound opportunity.
A lot of trade rumors surrounded. Screen by Green. Hield gets a Dosunmu from deep. Oh, yeah. Oh, Buzelis lost Butler and that.
Basket.
Vucevic out of the play. And Butler with Pajemski and to Vucevic knocks it down. And speaking of spacing, wide open.
And I said, Wind Creek Casino. And
Red hot streak. Williams drives, had it stripped.
again, a three-point shooter. You have to communicate with Patrick Williams.
They're pulling. Right back to Curry for 3. Oh, so it's Pajemski on the step back over Buddy Hield. The ring. 3. And the bounce one into the finish. And it's threes. It's almost to 20. 15.
You got Jimmy there also to be a facilitator. Everybody's up the court.
But him on the roster now. It's a traveling violation.
Where's your health now?
screen, lob, to the Hornets' failure to comply with him. We'll talk about that, I'm sure, but is it out to Kobe White, the rainbow. Post, no, Buzelis going to field the defense. All of them threes in the first half. He made
no bigs on Morocco.
Championships. This was to them raising the banner a few years ago.
Maybe not the facilitator offensively.
Needs help. Curry. West is 5 times second team all defense. Kobe White feeling it. 20 plus points and 3+. 2 on the fast break so far for the Bulls with those marks. Oh my goodness, from way outside.
Can pull up, just go out and get me buckets.
And Kobe still has the ability. He sets the spot. And he got the back. Right back at the free throw. Off the handle. Pull up, three. Yep. Leaves it for a cutting Giddey who missed. They set the screen with Moody. Targeted on Steph Curry.
I mean, he's put an offense in.
But he healed. 4-3. Go from down 24 to down 12. There is Dosunmu on the drive into the air. Drives to the... Now the team leader with Zach LaVine.
Fake and got Buddy Hield to close that deal. He might be up to rookie. He's got minutes this year. He's played well.
Points. Here comes Golden. There's 3 actions. Dosunmu. Personalized notifications exclusive. Back out Butler. The help by Buzelis. Jones into Smith. Turns, shoots.
Balls and recognizes it's going to be a player afraid to go. That's a steal.
Right to Santos, and he's got. Haven't been a lot of offensive rebounds tonight. It's on Santos, and a foul.
It's 13th free throw shot in the last 2 games. There's that split cut.
Joel Santos, another Golden State offensive rebound. It is Pajemski laying it in. Ball call, then it'll be Golden State basket. Jones, Herter, Smith, I'm going. And he does. By Jones, Giddey with the tap back, and he products like heating and cooling systems and electric. The future Hall of Famer.
That's his cut.
Separate, shoots, and over. When Golden Curry drives, Curry flips.
And then all of a sudden he comes back on some kind of rebound.
Here is Giddey on the aggressive drop.
And they have some kind of
third quarter. Hip to hip, not a lot of space. It is Herter on the drive. He's blocked.
Sleeping.
Fourth quarter. This is what he's been doing. And Steph Curry is doing. It's tapped in. Tie the game. At the line, got to freak him out, I guess. I don't know. It's Curry for a Warriors lead. Herter travels. Step in front of Jimmy Butler. Open. Vintage Steph Curry for 3.
Oh my God.
Here's White in traffic. Tough. Smith tap. No. It's a DeHeel. He ends up throws it away to Utah. They really want to keep it in the NBA game. What a tough catch. Alon Herter was his second. He's living at the line. All that much.
Come in and be your closer.
Lead into halftime. With Butler. They'll go to the line for it. 2. That'll help the Golden State Warriors back. The free. Butler jump stop.
Force pass out at the 3-point line.
He's got it back. Has to shoot. Pajemski cuts. Pajemski's had limited time in North Carolina. His dad did. It's because of him that the Warriors.
The keys to Steph Curry. He had those early wins, and then Phil comes in and.
Absolutely. Post hits a full screen, closes. Buzelis drives, draws contact, and for a game against the Bulls in his career. Bulls by 24 points. Texan, right? Raised on football. Not highly recruited. And he little shake, the 3. What's to do? Vucevic with the 2.
And on every drive.
But Io on Curry, remember you. Is it 2? Make it 3. Giddey misses. Goes game against Chicago and San Francisco. Steph Curry. Dosunmu, no. Rebound. Edwards went nuts in the second half. The games against Chicago. Buzelis challenges post.
Hey, that's why I came out of the sick bed, baby.
Santos. Why not? No. And I think Steve Kerr is going to empty. Phillips hits a in Warriors uniform. Part of the entirety of their career. He has been dealing with a left knee bone.
Steph Curry, he does a good job of getting development of younger players, and there's going to be ups and downs. Which is the oldest guy on the team. because you're still going to be tough.
Collins is 27. Of the current roster as possible, the
He's
number
got to
one.
be out there
A1
30 minutes looking at what are we going to do with Josh Giddey? Like, hey, because he's going to command a certain...
To match that, like they did with Zach LaVine.
You paid him already. You know, unless you're playing to win. If they go to him and say, Boosh, we're going to cut your...
That deserves an opportunity and a chance. You can keep him if you want, or you can... Yep.
In trades, and there's a lot of teams...
Have 1 year left on their deal.
Yes. And a lot of people, you know, call your organization. But in the summer, guys that are on everybody's wish list.
State Warriors to go from down 24 to the Lakers was rescinded because of the Hornets' failure to comply. We certainly will find out more by the next Bulls game. We'll talk about that, I'm sure. But, yep. Buzelis touches it out to Kobe White, the rainbow. Post, no. Buzelis going to field the defense. Curry only took 6 shots, all of them threes in the first half. He made
that kills them. They have really no bigs on Morocco.
Under his belt and 4 championships. In the Butler deal, and how important Wiggins was to them raising the banner a few years ago.
On that team, it's kind of the role that Jimmy played. Maybe not the facilitator offensively, but
the scorer. Post needs help. Curry.
They like their chance in the East.
Absolutely. West is a strong defender. 5 times second team all defender. Kobe White feeling it. Streak. 5 straight games of 20+ points and 3+. 21-2 on the fast break so far for the Bulls. Times 5 straight games with those marks.
It's a shooting one. I just like,
oh my goodness, from way out.
Old Coast. Catch and shoot guy can pull up. Just go out and get me buckets.
Talked about, which is not a bad place to be. Oh. And Kobe still has the addition.
He gets on one. That's all I tell you. He's gonna pull it.
He sets the Moody. Giddey's got fire late in the clock. And he got the back.
Yeah.
Right back at the free, presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois. White trying to get free. Oh, off the handle. 6 of 8 now from downtown. He wants it. Pull up, 3. Yep.
Hoops to stay home.
White leaves it for a cutting Giddey, who missed cover defensively. Now you got to keep moving. They set the screen with Moody. Durant left has been predicated on Steph Curry moving.
Yep. I mean, since Steve Kerr took over, I mean, he's put an offense in. There you go.
Buddy Hield, 4-3. 12-0 to go from down 24 to down 12. Here is Dosunmu on the drive and go. Kick to Buzelis. Fakes Green into the air. Drives to the...
This is 29 dunk.
Now the team leader with Zach LaVine.
But he almost get like a fake and got Buddy Hield to close. It'd been amazing if he'd have been playing in the beginning. He might be up to rookie.
He felt fairly comfortable, right?
It's been proven. When he's got minutes this year, he's played well.
Selection by Hield almost ended up in 2 Bulls points. Here comes Golding, the first action. Now you have to guard Curry for the next 3 actions. Dosunmu. Bulls app presented by AT&T. Enjoy personalized notifications, exclusive. Now Williams on the switch. Herter went back out Butler. The help by Buzelis. Jones will all line up for Golden State. Herter into Smith. Turns, shoots.
Rotate. As soon as he sees the ball and recognizes it's going to be
make it a
yes, and this is a young player afraid to go. Because Jimmy had to turn and pirouette to get that ball. That's a steal.
Smith guarding. Green misses a 3 right to Santos, and he's got the 4 points. Haven't been a lot of offensive rebounds tonight. Drives on Santos, and a foul.
Slash. My Bulls. This is 13th free throw shot in the last 2 games.
16 for Buzelis.
There's that split cut.
Jones gets a look. Won't go. Santos, another Golden State offensive rebound.
3 offensive rebounds.
It is Pajemski laying it in. Single-digit game. Now it's a kickball call. Then it'll be Golden State basket with Looney, Santos, and Moody. Jones, Herter, Smith, and Curry. Moody trying to get some going. And he does. Here is a tough drive by Jones. Giddey with the tap back. And he for more businesses to make the switch to electric products like heating and cooling systems and electric. Got the assignment. The future Hall of Famer.
That's his cut.
Here's Curry, late in the clock, separating, shoots, and trying to slice through defenders. Another turnover. Williams on him defensively. Curry drives. Curry flips
The ball, they're not paying attention to him, and then all of a sudden he comes back on some kind of reason out there.
Here is Giddey on the aggressive drive.
And they see who they're playing, they see what they're ranked, and they have some kind of
2:20 left, third quarter. On him, Jones trying to stay hip to hip. Not a lot of space. It is Herter on the drive. He's blocked.
This is not a team that you can just fall asleep on.
19 of his 37 in the fourth quarter. This is what he's been doing when their teams really need it. And Steph Curry is doing. Steph Curry with the offensive rebound. It is tapped in. 24. Curry to tie the game.
Well, that might be the best defense.
Yeah,
Put
just
him at the
nobody
free
at the
throw
line got to freak him out, I guess. I don't know. In for a tight game. Here is Curry for a Warriors lead. 4-point play of his career earlier tonight. Herter travels. Nice job by Giddey. He was able to step in front of Jimmy Butler. Kick out for Giddey. They left him open. One of those vintage Steph close out by Smith. Here's Curry for three.
Oh my God.
Here's White in traffic. Tough. Lob. Smith. Tap. No. Perfect play, but Butler gets it to Hield. And he ends up got it back. There's Green. Throws it away to Kessler. Ends up staying in Utah. They really want to keep him. This is 14th NBA game. What a tough catch play. Foul on Herter was his second.
The easy baskets.
If he's living at the line, all that much with a lead.
The lead to be able to come in and be your closer.
Took a 14-point lead into halftime. With Butler. They'll go to the line for it. 84% too. That'll help the Golden State Warriors back.
Who's on your side?
Taken away by the Warriors. Green knocked it free. Butler jump stop.
The perimeter and try to get a forced pass out of the three-point line. Run from the ball.
There's the help by Butler. Vucevic got it back. Has to shoot. Air steals before Podziemski cuts. Podziemski's player who had limited Davidson in his home state at the time in North Carolina. His dad did the 8-decade history of this league. It's because of him that the Warriors.
When Mark Jackson was there and they gave the keys to Steph Curry, they had those early, getting this team to a certain level, 50 wins, and then Phil comes in and they give Mark Jackson his flowers.
Absolutely.
It's amazing that he's not.
Post hits it for Vucevic out to Buzelis. Green closes. Buzelis kept the pivot foot apparently. Butler drives, draws contact. Jimmy has averaged 24 a game against the Bulls in his career. In favor of the Bulls by 24 points.
Ball player, even though he didn't play football.
Oh, he's a Texan, right? He was raised on football. Difficult upbringing, not highly recruited. And here's Podziemski. Little shake, the three. That's typically what Donovan wants to do. Vucevic with the two.
Out at the three-point line because of their trapping and
Steph Curry leaves it for Podziemski. Couple of weeks.
They're on every drive. They're walking them in.
But Io on Curry. Remember you. Post. Is it two? Make it three. Rookie out of Amsterdam. Giddey misses. Goes to Mississippi State. Had a huge game against Chicago and San Francisco against the Bulls. Steph Curry against everybody else, just looking it up. Goes Sumu, no. Rebound to the Timberwolves the other night. Anthony Edwards went nuts in the second half. There's points this season in 2 games against Chicago. Buzelis challenges post. This is you're going to get to see this guy in Chicago.
Yeah, hey, that's why I came out of the sick bed, baby.
Santos, why not?
Point swing in 16 minutes. This is crazy.
And I think Steve Kerr is going to empty.
Shoot the basketball.
Phillips hits the first 2,500 threes in a Warriors uniform. Part of the Curry and Thompson both finished their the entirety of their career. With Carter, Jones, and Smith, Terry has been dealing with a left knee bone.
He would have been able to do on Steph Curry. He does a good job of getting over. You're talking about development of younger players, and if they make them, you're going to have to, there's going to be ups and downs.
Guards.
I mean, Vooch is the oldest guy on the team. Here and see, rotate and see what they can do. Because it's going to be tough.
Collins is 27. Everybody try to trade as much of the current roster as possible.
Minus
Buzelis,
he's
number
got to
one.
be out there
A1
30 minutes.
A close game.
After that, you're looking at what are we going to do with Josh Giddey, your point guard. You want to see, like, hey, because he's going to command a certain choice can match it.
First opportunity to match that, like they did with Zach LaVine.
Now, Patrick Williams, let's see, they paid him already. Guys, that his minutes may be cut, unless you're playing to win. Or understanding what the team is doing, if they go to him and say, "Boosh, we're going to cut your."
He deserves a shot. Another player that deserves an opportunity and a chance for the team with the option. And so you can keep him if you want, or you can.
A tradable piece. You heard his name being mentioned in trades, and there's a lot of teams.
One of those 6 players that will have 1 year left on their deal.
Yes. And Io as well. Io had a lot of people. At the trade deadline that didn't benefit your organization. But in the summer, Ace Bailey or Harper, those are the 3 guys that are on everybody's wish list.
A quarter and a half by the Golden State Warriors to go from down 24